Hello everyone. In today's class, we'll see the derivation of addition of a link, that is modification of ZBus for addition of a link. This is also important derivation, can be asked for 14 to 15 marks. Now we'll start the derivation. The link is an element. It is an element added between two existing buses. I call this as buses, or it is also called as an nodes. Okay, the element is first modeled as an element PL in series with a source E suffix L as shown in figure D. So for addition of a branch, we have named it as figure C. So here we are assuming that it is a figure D. So this figure D is very much important. While drawing, try to analyze it, because so many equations are dependent on this figure. Okay, I said that this is a partial network. Okay, which is consisting of n number of buses. I'll name the first bus, I'll name the second bus, up to so on. There may be n number of bus, so somewhere this is, I call it as an ith bus. The same way, somewhere this is, I call it as an pth bus. Okay, and somewhere here I call it as, this is an nth bus. Is that okay? This is an nth bus. Somewhere here I consider one more bus. I'll name this as an qth bus. Also, lastly, I'll refer this as an reference node. Is that fine? Okay. Here they have said that the link is an element added between two existing nodes. It can be added anywhere between two existing nodes. The element is the first modeled as an element PL in series with a source EL. So PL is an element, or this is a link, right? So I'll consider this as a link. If this is a link, the current which is flowing in this is I suffix PL, and the voltage across this is VPL. This is the voltage across this particular two buses. It is in series with the source EL. They have said that this is in series. So this link, it is in series with the source, which is called as an E suffix L. I have added a source. Is that fine? Now E suffix L is a voltage across this node L with respect to reference node. The same way, I'll write EP, means it is the voltage across this node P, and it is with respect to reference node. But whereas EQ is nothing but it is the voltage from bus Q to reference bus. Is that okay? So now I'll name this as figure D, that is addition of a link. Okay, so now I'll write a sentence. Note that I'm solving this derivation bit slow because this is confusing. So try to understand this while explaining. It is bit confusing. Note that a fictitious node L, fictitious means this is an imaginary, okay, or this is an temporary. We have assumed that in the figure L it has appeared here. This is a fictitious node L is introduced. It is introduced. The source E suffix L is between. Where EL is connected? EL is connected in between node L and node Q. It is connected in between node L and Q. Is that okay? Also, E suffix L, okay, E suffix L is so chosen that the current IPQ is equal to 0, which means that they are assuming that EL is so chosen that the current from P to Q, means the current which is flowing from node P to node Q is assumed it as 0. If it is assumed it as 0, so that the element PL, where is the element? This is PL element. PL element can be treated as a branch. Can I treat it as a branch? Look here. I said that IPQ is equal to 0. IPQ means from here the current is flowing to node Q. If this IPQ current is 0, which means that this is open circuit. If this is open circuit, then can I call this PL is a branch? It looks like this. This is P, this is L, and this is somewhere Q. And here I have connected this source EL. If I open this, then can I call this as a link? Or can I call this as a branch? Because it is open connected. Source is open circuited, means it is open, which means that the current is 0. If the current is 0, then I can assume it as a branch. Is that fine? Okay. The same way, next line. The performance equation is given by, we know that from the previous derivation, E bus, which is equal to Z bus into I bus. So I'll be writing here E1, E2 up to so on, say some at voltage at node P, but this E bus is having m number of buses, so I'll write till EM. But also we have added one voltage source E suffix L. So understand this matrix carefully. This is E bus. Now I'll write Z bus matrix. Okay, I'll write Z bus matrix. Also I'll write I bus matrix. Now look here, this is Z11 for E1, for E2 it is Z12, same way. EP means it is Z1P, first row, pth element, up to Z1M means for this particular voltage, and it is EL, so it is Z1 and L. The current which is flowing here is I1. The same way here Z21, Z22, Z2P, Z2M, Z2L and current I2. Here also it is so on. Now the same way I2 varies from I2 to IP. Here also it varies from Z21, Z31, Z41 and so on. Finally, I will be getting here ZP1, ZP2, ZPP, ZPM, ZPL. Is that okay? Hope you all are understanding this. The same way it varies. Here ZM1, ZM2, ZMP, ZMM, ZML. But here it is current IM. It also varies. The same way if it is EL, then it is ZL1, ZL2 up to so on, ZLP, ZLP, so on, ZLM and ZLL. These are the diagonal elements, these are the upper triangular elements and lower triangular elements, and here current is IL. I'll name this as equation number 1. Observe this equation number 1 carefully, because often and often I'll be using this equation number 1. Is that okay? So now we'll continue the derivation. From equation number 1, what recently we have derived, from equation number 1, I can say that E suffix L is a voltage source, is the voltage of node L with reference to Q and not the reference node. Understand this carefully. I have said that EL is the voltage of node L with reference to Q, not with reference to node. This EL is the voltage of node L with reference to node Q. It is not with reference to this reference node. If I consider this as a reference 0, then EL is not with respect to L and 0, it is with respect to L and Q. The same way I have written. Again, from figure D, look at the figure D once again. From figure D, can I write E suffix L, which is equal to EL minus EQ? Look at the figure. Can I write EL is nothing but it is EL minus EQ? If I minus this EL and EQ, I'll be getting EL. So this EL is from here to here. If I want to get EL, if I minus this EL minus EQ, I'll be getting EL. Or it is also written as EP, means this EP from P to 0, EP minus EQ, this portion I am neglecting. Also I should neglect this portion. So minus VPL. I'll name this as equation number 2. Observe look at the equation and look at the figure D. You'll get to know. Okay. Now the sentence what I'll write is bit important. using the same steps as done in branch derivation. In the branch derivation, what are the steps we have followed? The same thing. There we used to write ZQI. So here we'll write ZLI because L is a link over here. ZLI can be determined by injecting a current at the ith bus and calculating the voltage at lth node. Lth node we are calculating voltage means it is E suffix L with respect to bus Q. It is only with respect to bus Q, not with respect to reference. With all other current injections set to 0. This is the assumption they are taking, which means that in order to calculate this ZLI, the current at ith bus, the current at ith bus and calculating the voltage at lth node, that is EL, with respect to bus Q with all other current injections set as 0. They are telling that only at this particular ith node they are injecting a current, and EL is calculated the voltage at lth node EL with respect to Q, and other elements the current injection is set to 0. Again, from equation number 1, this is the matrix. Look at the matrix. This is E1, E2, E3. So in general, I'll write EK, means K is varying, which is equal to ZK I into II, equation number 3. But K equal to 1, 2, up to M. This is having M number of buses. EK I have written is equals to ZKI into II. Look here, EK, I am replacing this 1 by K, so it is EK, which is equal to Z11, 12, 13, 14, means first element, this 1 is constant. If whatever the first element you are having, the same element is also here. So if it is K, then here also I will be writing K. But the second element is varying, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, P. So I am writing in general it is as I, because I is varying. II equal to II means it is here I1, I2, I3 up to so on. The same way, can I write for this EL as E suffix L, which is equal to EL is equal to ZL1, ZL2, ZL3, means can I write in general ZLI? If it is 1, I'll be multiplying with the current 1. If it is 2, I'll be multiplying with current 2. If it is P, I'll be multiplying with P. If it is M, I'll be multiplying with M. So, hence this is also I. I'll name this as equation number 4. If an assumption I means the current which is flowing to ith node, it is assumed it as 1 per unit, means 1 per unit current is injected at ith bus. Then from equation number 4, I'll be writing EL equal to ZLI. If this is 1, then EL equal to ZLI. Since IPQ is equal to 0, IPQ is equal to 0, somewhere they have assumed it as IPQ equal to 0. Where I have written, yes, it is over here. IPQ is equal to 0 and IPL is also equal to 0. This is how, look at the figure D. They said that P to Q, the current is 0. Look here. P to Q, the current is 0, which means that they are open circuiting this. Here, it is open circuited. If it is open circuited, what about the current which is flowing from IPL? This current, IPL, this is also 0 because it is open circuited. Now, the same way I will be writing the matrix as we have written in previous. IPL is equal to this matrix from the previous derivation, that is addition of a branch. The same way I'll write IP. There PQ was a branch, here PL is a link. So this is Y PL comma PL. Look at this matrix, and same way the notations are just replaced by PL. Here it is Y PL comma RS. Here it is VPL. Here IRS. Again I am writing RS because again in this figure D, somewhere they are assuming that IRS is also a link, somewhere which is added in this partial network. It becomes YRS comma PL, YRS comma RS, it is VRS. Any doubts? Look here, this is the matrix which I have taken from the addition of a branch. Wherever you are having PQ, just replace it by PL. Here PQ was a branch in the previous derivation. Now it is PL is a link in this derivation. So other elements remains as it is. Okay. Now with this matrix, I'll be writing IPL, which is equal to first row, first column, YPL comma PL, VPL plus YPL comma RS into VRS. I'll equate it to 0. I am equating it to 0 because IPL, here we have assumed it as IPL is equal to 0. So I am equating it to 0. Again in the second case, I'll consider this IPL is equal to -1. Under that condition, I should replace this 0 by -1. I'll solve this in the next stages. From the above expression, I'll be writing VPL. So VPL is equal to VPL is equal to minus YPL comma RS. I am shifting this one to right hand side, VRS whole divided by this term YPL comma PL. I'll name this as equation number 5. Hope you are understanding this. This is just a simplification, nothing much. Since YPL comma RS, which is equal to YPQ comma RS, because just PQ is replaced by PL. Look here, PQ is replaced by PL, PQ is replaced by PL, and RS remains as it is. So hence, look, comparing these two matrices, I am writing this term is equal to this term. The same thing I am writing here, since YPLRS is equal to YPQRS. So this term is equal to YPQRS. Is that fine? The same way, and YPL comma PL, which is equal to YPQ comma PQ. That is, I'll write the explanation here. Since L is only a fictitious node, it is a fictitious node, therefore impedance of element PL is same as the added element PQ. This is equal to this and this is equal to this because PL is replaced by PQ. But we have assumed that L is a fictitious node, therefore the impedance whatever offered by this element PL is same as the impedance offered by PQ. Is that okay? Now, from equation number 5, from this above equation number 5, I'll be writing VPL, I'll keep as it is, which is equal to minus of YPL comma RS, this also as it is. VRS, we know that VRS means it is ER minus ES. This is a vector notation. ER can be replaced by impedance, that is ZR minus ZS. So I'll replace this VRS by ZR minus ZS. Here instead of VRS, I'm replacing to ZR minus ZS whole divided by Y. This is PL. Now I am writing this in terms of PQ. So it is PQ comma PQ. I'll name this as equation number 6. So here also you should write it into PQ. The same thing, PL is replaced by PQ just for the simplification purpose. Okay. Now further we'll continue the derivation. From equation number 2, look at the equation number 2. We have written EL equal to EP minus EQ minus VPL. This equation I have written from the referring to figure D. Okay. Now from equation number 3, what is the equation number 3? We know that it is EK, which is equal to equation number 3, that is EK, which is equal to ZKI into II. Okay. If I substitute this as 1 per unit, because the current injected at ith node is assumed it as 1 per unit, II is equal to 1 per unit. So I'll be getting EK equal to ZKI. It is at kth node. If it is at pth node, then it is ZPI. If it is at qth node, then it is ZQI. Yes or no? Similarly, if it is at EL, then it is ZLI. Understood? So substituting these in the above expression, therefore EL is replaced by ZLI, EP is replaced by ZPI, minus EQ is replaced by ZQI, PL we have already derived here, PL. So PL minus we should substitute this value PL over here, but which is also already having minus, so minus into minus plus y PQ comma RS into ZR I minus ZSI whole divided by y PQ comma PQ. I'll name this as equation number 7. Equation number 7 such that I varies from 1, 2, 3 up to P, up to Q, up to M. I varies till M such that I should not be equal to L. If I is equal to L, so replace here I by L, so then it is ZLL. ZLL means it is off diagonal, sorry, if it is ZLL then it is diagonal elements. ZLL means if L is 2, I should not be equal to L. Say suppose if I is equal to L, then it is ZLL means Z11, Z22, Z33, that is diagonal elements. First we should calculate off diagonal elements, then we should calculate diagonal elements. Therefore I should not be equal to L. Okay. Now we have the expression to calculate off diagonal elements. Now to calculate the diagonal elements, to calculate for ZLL, inject a current IL of 1 per unit at the nth bus with bus Q as a reference, to calculate the voltage of bus L with respect to bus Q, since all other current injections are 0. All other current injections are, we have assumed it as 0. Therefore, from equation number 1, we can write EK equal to ZK into I. There